All right, we are about to go live. We got a little warm-up screen. We're going to throw it on the TV over there just to make sure it works.
All right.
Look at that. I think it's working.
All right.
There it is. All right, we are live.
Wow, you scared me, dude. I was.
Juice Heads out there, how the fuck are you? We got a very special treat for you today. Woo. Joining us for the first ever multi-person episode of What's Trending. What are we, people now? What do they call us?
People.
Not are we binary?
I'm non-binary. I'm a zero.
So we got a lot of exciting topics for you today. Big recap from the week. So why don't you kick it off, Donnie G? We got a little update. There's 2 impeachments going on.
So listen, first of all, I want to thank you for inviting me to your special studio. This is pretty banging. I like the lighting setup. I like everything. I feel comfortable. I've got this really fantastic mug that says "Best Dads Are Born in Newark." I mean, what's better than that? And you even spelled Newark correctly. Newark. This really fantastic mug that says
Sound works?
Sound works, yeah.
Quick sound test.
Wait, hold on a second. You're going to do a test in the middle of our conversation here? That's kind of
How we
weird.
rolling? What's trending?
Wow. Is that how we do it in What's Trending? So we do have, just to let you know, for the folks who don't know who I am, I'm Donnie G. We have another podcast that we do called Rubbing the Rhubarb, so I'm going to shamelessly plug that.
That's your baby.
That's it. It is my baby. We're going to be coming back online next week. We're going to be large and in charge. So thanks for having me here. I really appreciate it. I love the setup. I love the lights. You folks at home can't see it, but the Juice Monster has a beautiful collection of Batman memorabilia stretching back from Michael Keaton all the way to Ben Affleck. So really, really terrific. So thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining us for the second ever Friday Happy Hour live edition, live stream. And actually...
Oh, that's really good. Hey, by the way, I'm not drinking during the month of January. Just beer.
Right. No alcohol. We're taking a break from drinking.
We're taking a break from drinking.
Just beer only.
Just beer only.
All right.
Yeah.
What do you got for us for the first topic there?
Hey, we got a couple.
Actually, an article.
You got a couple of great topics to go to, but apparently that we're going to be doing impeachments, repeachments, double peachments. So I really don't know what's going on.
The dual impeachment.
It's kind of crazy because you have one party. I get it. Nobody likes Republicans and Trump. I get it. But then again, you had 75, 80, or 100 million people voting for him. And I think it's a good idea that what they do in Washington is try to, cool the fire a little bit, right? Let's have some unity. And you would think they would just let Trump right off into the sunset with beautiful Melania, but they don't want to do that. I don't understand that. Why keep stirring the embers around the cauldron? If you want Trump to go away, it's like they say in marketing. The last thing you want to do is keep mentioning the competition's name, right? And they can't stop. They're like Pepsi, and they're like Coke. Hey Pepsi, stop talking about Coke, right? So it might be a good idea if you really want him to go away. Make him go away. When somebody brings up Trump, here's what you do. Yeah, we're not here to talk about that. I mean, I don't know.
They can't help themselves.
So who's this young lady in the GOP who decided to file articles of impeachment this week?
Well, why don't you go to page 2 there?
Okay.
I got it laid out nicely for you.
Oh, it's in page 2? Oh, you're right. I take that back.
So folks out there, this was breaking news earlier today. At the same time, Nancy Leathery Nipples Pelosi is filing articles.
What's the matter with you?
Wait, let me ask you a question.
She's a mommy.
How do you impeach a person that's just a citizen?
Well, dude,
because last time I checked, Trump's not in office anymore.
It doesn't matter because they're going to go through the motions because they're so afraid of him running again. So Nancy said something today that I thought was actually incredible. And look, you could pick one side or the other. It really doesn't matter. But she said something really incredible that, we can't have somebody who is a clear and present danger to the United States like this in office. I mean, how do you get in office? I'm just curious. How do you get to be president?
I think there's 50 states, and these states each have people voting in them.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much that's how it works. I mean, the if you look at what Trump did as a non-Republican, let's face it, he's not a Republican. He is troll master. I mean, intergalactic universe master at trolling. Right? He's like, oh. If Biden wins, are you going to leave office peacefully? He's like this. I don't know. We'll see. And he trolls them. And what did he do yesterday? He got on the helicopter, went home. What'd you think he was going to do?
They were worried.
What'd you say?
There was talk that they were going to try to send in the military to the White House and physically make him leave.
Again, he's like fourth dimensional, like troll master. You know what I mean? And I just don't understand. They bite every time.
Yeah, fuck the 4D chess. I mean, he does 4D chess with the trolling.
That's what I'm talking about. I mean, and he gets them every single time. I just don't get it. And they love to, trip all over themselves. We're gonna. Oh, you can't do that. Relax. You're getting trolled.
They're just obsessed.
So anyway, going back to your article, Juicy Juice Master Juice.
I did highlight some bullet points on this.
So it says that newly elected Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, representative from Georgia.
She's the broad that on the commercials
young
for her
lady.
She's the young lady who on the commercials for her campaign said she was bringing her gun with her to D.C. It's her
What's wrong with that?
Right. I wish there were more hot chicks with guns running for Congress.
So newly elected Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene on January 21st announced she has introduced articles of impeachment against new President Joe Biden. So let's walk that out for a second, right? Let's say for some reason she is able to get the articles of impeachment introduced and they get through Congress and all that. Dude, let's wave a crazy, Superman Bizarro world magic wand, and she gets Biden impeached and then convicted, then kicked out of office. Because most people think impeachment means you're kicked out of office. It doesn't mean that. I hope you remember that from the Trump administration, Clinton administration, the Andrew Jackson administration. Anyway, net, we're in the Bizarro world. He's out of office. Great. Now you have Kamala Harris, right? I mean, you're going from bad to worse. She got less than 1% of the Democratic...
Right, on the primary.
On the primary. She was the least selected individual by her constituency, and they picked her. I don't know why. I just don't know why.
She got picked because she has female parts. And because of the color of
her
skin.
But you know what? You know who actually would have been a really good candidate? And I'm not...
Tulsi?
Oh, my God.
Everyone creams over her. She sucks except for, a couple issues. I don't really find her to be... I mean, for a Democrat, she's okay.
No,
but
the
bar's not really that fucking high for Democrats.
I wasn't gonna say her because she really didn't have a shot. For some reason, they don't like her. I think she makes a lot of sense. But no, I think that Klobuchar would have been a fabulous...
For them, yeah.
For them, Klobuchar... Why wouldn't you pick Klobuchar? Right?
That's a great question.
And by the way, did Bernie actually fall asleep during the inauguration?
Dude, that is the biggest meme. That's a trending topic.
Is it a meme or are we being trolled or did that really happen?
Well, first of all, who actually even watched the inauguration? Because I don't know anybody that actually watched the fucking thing.
No, I will tell you that after Trump's inauguration, I know it because I was around at the time. Not around Washington, I'm just around the media and all. He was saying, "Oh, we had 87 million people there, and the news was just going crazy." But you had nobody. He was talking
about the global audience. He wasn't they took everything he said so literal to make him sound like do their best to make him sound like a retard. But just to thread the needle on the Biden impeachment. This is a quote from the Congresswoman. President Joe Biden is unfit to hold office of presidency. His pattern of abuse as president, Obama's vice president, is lengthy and disturbing.
Hold on. What did she say? His what?
His abuse of power as vice president was lengthy and disturbing. And then she goes into, that tape of Biden where he's actually doing what they impeached Trump for.
Well, here's the thing, right? I don't know how to reconcile it because he actually said, look, I told this guy, get rid of that prosecutor. You don't get the money.
The $1 billion.
And if listen, I read the transcript. I'm trying to be fair and impartial. I read the transcript from Trump.
Is that not extortion?
I had to read 10 times to figure out.
It was a perfect call. Just ask Trump.
Hey, if you don't believe me, just ask me. I just find it. Hey, dude, it's really distracting to see myself on that giant big screen there. I can't tell if the glasses make me look like 1,000 years older or not.
It's the what's trending look for you. You got a rhubarb look. That's got a trending look.
What's trending. You know what I like about the rhubarb? When we do our other podcast, that show, you know what I like about it?
I heard rumors we're going to come back next week.
Next week we're going to come back. I'm thinking Tuesday night might be the night we come back. Hey, bro, I got to talk to you about something. Are we allowed to go off topic, or do we have to burn the topics?
Well, we're in between topics now, so
no. You know what? No, this is your show. I'm not going to do that to you.
Wait. If you got something to say, don't hold back. This is a special happy hour live stream edition, so it's a little more. It's less formulaic. You know what I mean?
Hey, can we give a shout out to some people?
A shout out?
Yeah, let's give a shout out. Hey, let's do that. That should be a new thing on Rubbing the Rhubarb.
I'm going to write that down.
Write it down. It's shout outs.
I like that.
So two guys I want to give a shout out to. One is Khan and Allah.
Okay.
She's not shot out. She's just one of the most lovely ladies I've ever met.
Khan actually helped me purchase an AR-15 this week.
But Khan is kind of shot out.
What's up with Khan?
I think he's afraid of New Jersey. I think he's afraid of Italians.
He's trying to go to North Carolina now. That's the next.
He's trying to go to NC.
Yeah.
Why is that?
You were thinking about that at one point, weren't you?
Dude, I was thinking about a lot of things at one point, but then my children became grown and bought houses all around me, and now I can't escape. I'm like in the middle of the spider web. I would eat a box of kittens right now to move to Florida. Between the taxes, the weather, everything else, right. I'm on like Donkey Kong. But a shout out to Khan and Allah, but Allah doesn't get the shout out. She just gets the shout out because she's awesome. And I'd like to throw one out to Vlad.
Yeah, Vlad's a great dude. He wants to come on the podcast and talk about stocks and stuff. He's a big finance dude.
Wait, he wants to come here on What's Trending, or he wants to be on the Barb?
It would either be on the Barb or the Juice Giorgio show.
No, dude, don't be stealing my guests. I want him on.
You want him on your show. You got him. You want him. You got him.
I want him on the show.
All right, folks. So also trending.
Yeah, we're going to get back to our topics.
So this show, and for anyone tuning in for the first time to What's Trending, it started out, I would go on Twitter and I talk about what's trending for the day. But Twitter and big tech is so fucking corrupt. Now I just talk about interesting things that are trending in my brain.
Dude, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, like we're sitting very. I'm going to say about
couple feet away.
A couple of feet, 4 or 5 feet away. Why are you screaming?
I don't know, because I'm a little far from the mic.
Are you excited? Is that what it's all about?
This is my favorite show, and I'm super excited. It's happy hour. Super excited to have you on.
Oh wow, thank you. Hey, dude, it's Friday night. What kind of alcoholic beverage are you drinking? Is that an adult beverage, or is that just iced tea?
It's Clyde May. Actually, it's in the graphic. It's in the thumbnail.
Dude, where'd you get Clyde Mays from?
At the ShopRite. At the same ShopRite you were just at.
I didn't want to talk about that, dude. Are you a Clyde Mays bourbon guy?
Yeah, I got it. Well, I got it because I knew you liked it,
dude.
You picked up some beverages for yourself. You didn't even have to.
It's firewater, dude. I'm like you. I don't show up anywhere empty-handed.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's the.
It's bad guinea juju.
That is bad guinea juju. You don't want to do that. You want to be. Hey, like my dearly departed daddy boy used to say, whenever you go to somebody's house, knock with your feet.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Well, dude, your arms are filled. You're carrying shit, right? So you got to knock with your feet, right? When somebody else comes to the house and they're knocking with their hands, you're like, well, yeah, what do you want? All right, what's our next topic, bro? Are Are we going to stay on impeachment? Or?
We got the the dual impeachment. We did talk about that. Next up on what's trending here, and you can see it too. You got your sheet to your right over there.
Why are you
the
yelling
call
at
sheet
me in front of everybody? Why do you embarrass me in front of everybody?
Big tech big tech protecting Biden. Say that 5 times fast.
Big tech protecting Biden. Big tech protecting Biden. Big tech protecting Biden.
It's not
big tech
not as
protecting
easy as it
Biden. Big
sounds.
tech protecting Biden. Big tech protecting Biden.
So images have surfaced, folks, from YouTube. So the official White House channel has about 2 million subscribers, probably all because of Trump. Maybe Obama before that, if there was an account. I'm not sure if there was a White House YouTube account prior to Trump, because I just didn't give a fuck, to be honest with you. But there's images on the internet of Joe Biden had 29,000 downvotes compared to 3,000 upvotes on his inauguration video.
Wait a minute. You mean 29,000 people just said, we don't like it?
And then YouTube went and they changed it from 29,000 downvotes to like 4,000 downvotes.
Yeah. Wait a second, dude. Why are you surprised at that?
It's just got to be talked about.
No,
Because
it can't, dude. It doesn't. It's a non-topic. Can I tell you why?
Because the media doesn't talk about it.
No, because if you're gonna upvote somebody by 100,000 votes per state, you're worrying about 29,000 going to 40.
It's a perfect analogy.
Come on. Wait, so are you saying that it at one point had 29,000 downvotes and it got switched to 3,000 downvotes?
Something to that effect. It went down to like single digit in the thousands.
Well, dude, listen, they could do whatever they want. The problem is
it's big tech protecting the most popular president ever elected.
Well, look, bro, Wait, what?
It's big tech. Google, Google owns YouTube. Alphabet owns Google. It's big tech protecting the most popular, most elected president of all time, Mr. 80 million votes.
Can you switch elected with selected?
President select.
He's the president select. Come on.
It's like the old Nintendo remote. You had start and select.
If you folks haven't watched Cinderella Man, watch Cinderella Man for what's Giamatti's first name?
Paul
Giamatti. You have to watch him when he's talking to the boxing commissioner, and he goes like this. He says to him, he goes, listen, we know what this is about, and it's not about pugilism. And he's like this. He goes, come on, right? So you're gonna talk to me about Google and, dude, come on, they know what they're doing.
Come on, man,
dude, it's a private. They could do whatever they want with the votes. It's a privately held.
Nobody's saying they can't do it, but it's just funny that they have to cover for them.
Oh, dude. Yeah, but here's the thing. If you think that these platforms have any credibility, come on.
Come on, man. No, the deplatforming.
I like when they ask Joe Biden questions like, Joe, I got a tough one for you. Light toast or dark toast? Which do you prefer?
What? Didn't they ask him what his favorite ice cream was?
Dude, I saw that. He came out of an ice cream. Joe, what kind of ice cream you got there, Joe?
Fucking
if it's anybody else, like, did you kill those babies in Vietnam? But Joe Biden goes, Joe, did you get sprinkles?
Well, if it's a Republican, you get questions like, so why were you beating your wife? You get questions like that there's like no good way to, you know what I mean?
No, they don't ask him like that. They go like this, do you like beating your wife? They don't say, do you beat your wife? They already take the presumptive close of, do you like when you punch your wife in the face with a hammer that has nails in it? Do you like that? So.
And it's funny too, because it's such
But that's
theater.
Reporters are so kooky.
It's such kabuki theater, and I've been saying this lately on the show. I've been saying it to you and all my friends, all my patriot friends out there. It's really one big uniparty, the fucking establishment. You have the establishment, you have patriots.
Dude, that's the scary thing is I hear that from everybody that, guys, come on. There's no Democrat Republican Party.
I mean, there are, it's theater. I mean, they pretend.
No, there's people out here who say, do you honestly think that there's Republic? It's just one party.
Yeah.
And this is just keeping the masses at bay.
Exactly. That's the scary part.
I mean, it's a scary thing to think about that, right? And if you want me to prove it, do you remember the Tea Party? What happened to them? They're very popular.
Well, the media fucking just totally bashed that. And that was before I really started paying attention to politics. That was like probably 09, 2010. I started really paying attention 10 years ago in 2011. So once I found out what the Tea Party really was, that's when I woke up and I learned that the media was just fucking full of shit. Right?
Hey, can I pivot on you for a second?
Go for it.
Dude, can I tell you that, first of all, I'm going to make a little critique of your studio. I think that your Batman versus Superman shadow box needs to come down about, I'm going to say at least a minimum
6 inches
of 18 inches.
Wow, 3 feet, huh?
I think you
so you
should
want it
be
right. You want it right above that switch.
Look, you can't move the switch. You can move the picture, though. I would come down.
What about if I centered it between the switch and where the wall meets the ceiling?
I think you got to come down to about 3 or 4 inches.
Did you also notice Superman is right there?
Wow, I didn't notice that. That one's too high too. I don't. What is it? What are you doing?
I don't know. It's what I felt like doing.
I think that's going to drop.
What about
down.
the stop the steal sign?
No, that's fine. But by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk a little bit about the Juice's dual shadow box poster. They had this giveaway at an AMC theater. So AMC theater, you could send me free popcorn now because I plugged you. But what they gave away were 2 little roll up posters.
Well, I won 2 nights in a row to get each one.
Well, you did a good thing because you then put them in the shadow box, and it's probably one of the best pieces of memorabilia I've ever seen. Not only does he have both posters in a matted shadow box, but he also has the theater tickets and the 3D glasses, which I think...
And they're both different because one was IMAX and one was standard.
I got to tell you what, dude. I think I mean, we could pivot from the topics and just talk about that.
Sure.
I think you hit it out of the park with that.
Well, I do talk about Batman on the show a lot.
Well, I'll tell you, I think sometimes too much, but I like the Superman, the grimace on his face, right? And I think...
Why did everybody shit on this movie? This movie was like the comic book movie version of Donald Trump. It was so polarizing. I just thought it was a good fucking movie.
Bro, there was a couple of things I didn't like about the movie.
Well, did you see the director's cut or just the theatrical?
No, I did not see the director's cut.
The director's cut is like maybe 15 to 20 minutes longer, but it extends certain scenes by like a couple minutes, and it gives you more context, and it flows better. And it actually, even though it's another 20 minutes to a half hour, it's a quicker watch because the ebbs and flows.
Well, look,
make way more sense.
I want to talk about two of my favorite scenes in that movie. My favorite, mind-bending, mind-blowing, like, has got you up in the middle of the night eating Wheaties out of the box is the nightmare scene.
Right. We're getting more nightmare scenes in Justice League. By the way, that movie's going to be 4 hours.
Okay, so let me finish my thought. When you first watch that in Batman versus Superman and you see that nightmare scene, you don't know if it... I don't know even now. Was it just a dream? Was it real? I don't know how in a dream you wake up and there's papers flying all around the room, right? Because the papers were flying all around. I thought that was absolutely incredible. Now, as a kid growing up, I'm a little bit older than you, so I was really raised on Superman comics. There was only that and the TV show, not like you have it today where Superman's all over. But
hey, that's another topic we have actually second to last. We're going to talk about that.
But what was great was...
we might as well talk about it.
Should we roll into it now?
For part of this, yeah. But finish your thought.
I don't know. You interrupted me, and now I lost my train of thought because I had an IPA beer.
You're talking about Superman comics growing up, and you didn't have all the same media we have now, where we have movies, shows.
Right, exactly correct. So, now they, I mean, I am not a fan of the sullen, dark, brooding, shitty Superman.
You're not a fan of the deconstruction of him as a character. It's a different take on him.
Yeah,
it's a darker take.
I think we don't need darker takes.
It's a what if. Well,
How about this?
That's the biggest problem a lot of people have with it. But a lot of Man of Steel was
No. Hold on. Let me finish my thought.
Sure.
I think that movie works. I think the other part that I was going to say that I thought was fabulous was when the kryptonite gas started to wear off on Superman.
And Batman's like fucking
And he's
wailing on him.
And
then all of a sudden...
Well, it's not all of a sudden clink. It's that one that he's not getting enough out of it, and Superman's starting to get strong. But they both realize it as Superman's getting stronger, Batman's getting more worried. He's like, what the
Well, that's when
fuck?
he's going like...
Take it easy. Take it easy.
After he just put him through a fucking wall.
That is actually... But here's the thing, right?
And I mean, you knew he wasn't going to kill him, but you almost felt like he might have.
Well, even accidentally.
Right.
Even accidentally. But if you want to see a good contrast between Superman, it's this Superman versus Christopher Reeve. Watch that. That's a comic book Superman. First of all, he's thrilled about being Superman.
Brandon Ruth, or was it Brandon Roth?
Roth.
I didn't think that movie was really all that bad.
I didn't think it was that bad,
And,
but
the concept
that
of
was
that
the
movie-
beginning of the brooding.
It was supposed to be a continuation of the Christopher Reeve storyline.
Yeah, and guess what? They fucked it up, and I'm going to tell you why. They made him so wimpy, poopy, poo. And Christopher Reeve is like, hey, assholes, guess what? I can fly. And I don't like all of the Christopher Reeve Supermen. They got way worse towards the end.
Once you do like 5 sequels, they're going to get...
And I totally agree with that. But the one where he punches the guy and he winds up in the pinball machine is just...
That's like the same thing with the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. Like the first maybe 3 are fucking awesome. And then it just gets... There's one with like Roseanne Barr.
Hey, dude, you know what we have to watch? I mean...
There's one where he's got the Nintendo Power Glove. And he's like, now you're playing with power.
Dude, we have to watch that. We have to rewatch
I
that.
have them all on DVD.
Do you really?
Yeah. Because it was like $50 for all of them. And there's one that came out after like the shittiest sequel.
Hold on. Before I forget.
Yeah.
We got to do it. We got to do a shout out.
Okay.
You ready? This goes out straight to the heart of a person who's near and dear to me, and I like to call Michelle Pfeiffer. Because in Batman Returns, as Catwoman,
I wonder if they make a hot toy of that.
acting is incredible. Now, I'm a little bit bigger of a Batman fan than you are. So I'll bet you that I've seen it more than you.
Who are you taking, her or Anne Hathaway's version of it?
Her.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick the all-time best Catwoman ever,
Julie?
it's a real toss-up between Julie Newmar and, what's her name, Meredith? Lee Merriweather. Because Lee Merriweather is probably one of the most beautiful women you've ever wanted to see. But Julie Newmar had that nasty, shitty attitude, which went great with her incredible 1963 body.
Wow.
Yeah, she's great. Yeah. Great. All right, back to our topics, dude.
All right, speaking of hot chicks, trending also today, Gina Carano of The Mandalorian, of MMA fighting, of just being a hot chick that doesn't...
No, she got erased out of Mandalorian?
Doesn't kowtow...
Why? Because she likes Trump?
Doesn't kowtow to the fucking... to her peers in Hollywood.
Wait.
So she's still on the show.
Wait!
Let me... Hold on.
What?
I'll expand on the story.
I'm going to open up another adult beverage.
Go for it. It's happy hour. Please enjoy. Juice says, let me know what you're drinking in the comments, huh?
How many viewers do we have right now?
Let's see what we got
4?
right now. Yeah. Actually, yeah. We have 4.
Wait, people are really listening to us? 4 people?
4 fucking people.
Are they on there or are they on there by mistake?
And
hey,
they're thank you, Patriots, and thank you, Juice, that's for watching.
Hey, can you call in? Juice, give your number out. Tell them to call in.
We're not there yet.
Wait, you don't have a cell phone?
But they could leave comments. We could
and leave a comment online. Tell us who you are. We want to know if you're male or female. That's really important.
So Gina Carano.
Hey, wait a second now. Wait, should we? Who's she? Oh yeah, what about her?
She got erased out of a Mandalorian ad. The artist was instructed by the I guess the executive producer of the Mandalorian that's over there on Disney Plus,
Dude,
to
this is
have
gonna-
her replaced with that that broad that used to
Bro,
bang Cory Booker.
Stop
supposedly.
saying broad!
It's my show.
Oh. Dude, I'm telling you as a man to stop saying broad. I mean, come on.
You know I say it more on purpose around you.
Bro. Here's the thinking, right? You know what? Can I make a live call?
If you want. So you got any thoughts on the Gina Carano situation?
I think it's beyond hurtful. I can't even speak when you take somebody out because of their political.
Now she's still on the show.
No, it doesn't. They're trying to erase her. You know.
And again, they replaced her with that chick that supposedly Cory Booker was banging, but we all know Cory Booker likes it up the ass. So,
dude, stop it! There's something wrong with you.
Oh man, I'm so.
Hey, dude, I'm calling one of my good friends, a female.
Oh.
You know? I don't want to say her name because she
Right.
might not want her name. She might not want her name on
Is
the
she
air.
someone from north of the border? By any
She's
chance?
north of the border. She's. Hey, I got you on speakerphone. You're on the podcast live. Can you talk for a second?
Oh my God, no.
Why not? We didn't mention your name. We didn't say your name.
She's clamming up.
Yeah, don't say that. Don't say clamming up.
I can't say clam.
Dude, don't say that. It's fucking
First
weird.
I can't say broad, then I can't say clam.
So we're live. This is actually we're live streaming right now.
Why are you calling me?
Wait,
That's the best answer ever.
Wait, do you not want to be on? If you
Hey,
don't
we're-
want to be on,
Hey,
I
we're live
understand.
streaming. Why are you calling me?
Right. Why are you calling me? Are you freaking out a little bit?
No, I'm not freaking out. I just finished working, actually.
Wait, working work or working out?
Work. No, work.
Oh, okay. It's Friday night. Why are you still working?
I know. I'm here for it. Tell me, what you guys talking about?
So we're just talking about a bunch of stuff that's trending. We're just did a bunch of political stuff, but you kind of blew my mind when you were freaking out. I had a question to ask you about chicks, and I can't remember now. But I wanted to introduce you to the audience probably as one of the hottest Canadians you're ever going to want to meet.
Canadian chicks are the best.
Are Canadian chicks?
I have experience with Canadian chicks.
Wait, so this Canadian chick we're talking to only has one leg, but don't let that...
Like the Russian broad on Sopranos?
She's like that Russian... No, because this girl, the girl we're speaking to, be respectful. She got a lot of talent, really pretty. She has one leg. She is really stupid fast. She has one of those racing wheelchairs. You ever seen where the wheels tilt in? She's like unbelievable. Are you still in the Bronx?
Yes.
You are, huh?
What is she
By the
having for
way,
happy
I am
hour?
not the chick whisperer. I just want you to know that.
What's the chick whisperer? What's that?
Like, that I know what all the chicks are thinking.
Wait, you totally fucking are.
I think like a guy, so that's not true at all.
Well, here's the thing, right? So I know this young lady that we're talking to right now, and she is actually, although you were born a girl, right? You didn't switch over, right?
Stop.
So she was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm just saying. I just wanted to make sure because she's smoking hot, but she really is figuratively a guy in a chick rapper. How many times have I told you that?
Yeah, you and 1,000 other people.
Oh, get out of here. Don't fucking lump me in with all your loser boyfriends.
Yes.
Hey, special shout out to Jersey Mike who's with us from the Patriot chat room.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
I like Jersey Mike. Hey, so a quick question for you.
Yeah.
Are you engaged now?
No, I am not, unless you're talking about my couch and my TV.
How could that be? How could
That might
somebody
be the best trending topic of the whole show.
How could that be? You're like the biggest topic on everybody's, conversation list, and yet how is it you're wide open single? I just don't get it.
I figured it out. Don. I am too hot, so.
Oh! That's actually awesome. Hey guys, you might not know this about me, but I'm so fucking smoking hot. You couldn't touch me with a 10-foot pole. Okay?
No,
so fuck off.
That's literally the problem, right? Like, you meet a girl like, oh, she's too hot. She's probably going to cheat on me. She's going to leave me for someone else, and nobody wants to deal with that. So
I think there's only one man. I think there's only one fucking man out there who's man enough to handle you.
Oh God, who?
Shout out Uncle Jerry.
Wait. The Uncle Jerry that did not show up for Christmas.
Oh! Juice, we got to get him to hear this. Yes, the guy who wouldn't
Folks,
show up.
this audience may not be familiar with Uncle Jerry, but let's just say we call him NSJ.
Dude, why are you stepping on her? Let her talk. You know she's going to run away like a little chicken in a second. Come on. Go ahead.
I'm not even drinking right now.
Well, we're a couple of drinks in. You think we start a podcast without getting juiced first?
I know. You should have given me a warning.
Hey, no, it was just kind of the sperm of the moment. We thought about you and we called you. Hey, it's a Friday night, 7 o'clock, New York City. What are you going to be doing tonight?
I'm going to take off my shoes, and I'm probably going to order Chinese food, sit on my couch, and watch Sex in the City.
Oh, my God. Your ass must be fucking huge. How is it? Because I know you're not, if you're not going out, they could do takeout in the city?
Yeah, and also I work out, so no.
Listen, running from the bathroom to the refrigerator is not a workout.
Hey?
That's very true.
By the way, for you folks who don't know this, the woman on the phone, whose name we're not going to reveal, I'm going to tell you that she has an absolutely spectacular penthouse apartment in beautiful New York City. Fantastic views.
The People's Republic.
In the Bronx.
The People's Republic of New York City.
Problem is, she's a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Dirty. So, listen, if you go over there,
more ways than one.
listen, Piglet, leave the dirty jokes to me. If you go over there, you might want to, I don't know, get on the business end of a vacuum there, and give that place a quick once over.
Oh my God.
All right, you know what? I had a call. I haven't spoken to you in like 3 days.
I know.
Did we break up?
Actually. Almost. I go back to Uncle Jerry. I don't know.
Wait, in other words, if I didn't call, that I would have. That was it. I would have been done.
Pretty much.
Are you getting a tattoo?
No. What?
Like right now? It sounds like you're getting a tattoo.
So I've told you this before. You do not put a bumper sticker on a Ferrari.
Ooh! Wow. Well, listen, I'm going to tell you something right now.
That's a bold statement.
I'm old and I'm chunky, but listen, there is no paint on this basketball court.
I love it.
Not one drop. All right, look, I'm going to let you go. We got to get back to our other topics. I miss you. I'll talk to you soon.
Love you long time. Bye.
Love you long time. Bye.
Bye.
That's what you get on Happy Hour. What's Trending Live Happy Hour.
Hey, guys, listen, I don't know how your lives are. I know you're all in your little personal fucking gulags, and you have to do what your boss and your family tells you to do.
Who, the plebs?
Yeah, but listen, man, here on What's Trending on Juice, that was trending right now.
It's whatever.
Right?
It's whatever's trending with us.
First of all, let me just, roll that out by saying that woman is just the nicest person.
Canadian
in
chicks
the
are
world.
typically nice and pretty.
Are all Canadian chicks like
From my experience dealing with them, yes.
Wait, so do you think that they kill them at birth if they're ugly?
What, like in 300 when they throw the weak babies off the cliff?
No, like in China that they do today, like they bury.
Forced abortions?
Yeah, I mean, she's absolutely such a great looking girl. Are all Canadians that good looking?
Yeah.
Wow. Wait, so how come the United States it's like, come see, come saw. I mean, maybe she's hot, maybe she's not.
The ones that are hot are C words.
Are what? Wow.
Out of respect for you, I didn't say the actual C word.
But what about guys in the United States? Are all guys great looking in the U.S.? I think so, right?
We're pretty good.
Yeah.
Our viewers are good looking.
I think, we have that filter that's set up that if you go to YouTube and you try to listen to this and you're ugly, you can't listen to it. And if you have to go all the way to the end and it'll tell you whether you're good looking or not.
That's what we do on the Friday happy hour.
Hey, it is the Friday happy hour, so I want to thank everybody for listening to the show. We're not done yet. Hey, I want to get to
you're gonna love this
a
next
couple
topic.
of executive orders. I mean,
We are, but first, what's trending? Guess what? Hold on to your hats. Sunday, we're getting the first trailer of Godzilla versus King Kong. I know you're going to want to talk about that. It actually, these showed like a 2-second teaser. It looks pretty good.
so bro, let me lay this out to you, right? You're looking at a guy here. I'm 63 and a half years old, and I went to see King Kong versus Godzilla in the movies at the Stanley Theater in beautiful downtown Kearny, New Jersey. Might have been, I'll take it back. It was Harrison. And in an old schooly theater, I had to be 8 or 9, and it was like 2 Japanese guys jumping around in a Godzilla and King Kong.
I want to watch that on a
outfit.
high-def TV now.
Dude, it's actually, when you're like 8 in Newark growing up, you're like, this is actually the shit. That actually looks like King Kong and Godzilla. Does not look anything like a guy in a fucking King Kong suit. It was a double feature. I saw that and a movie. Look it up, folks. It's called The Green Slime. I'll never forget.
Is that like the Blob?
Can't remember. It was mostly a lot of Japanese guys running around with green shit all over themselves. So I don't think it was like the Blob, but it was called The Green Slime.
Well, like now all our shows come from fucking Japan. That Masked Singer show that they always have commercials for on Fox. That's
Matt Singer.
the Masked.
Oh, The Masked Singer?
Right.
That is...
And that show where they do all the crazy obstacles.
Bro, both of those shows, what I like to call them, if you can't sleep, turn those fucking shows on. Because those shows will put you right to sleep. They are an absolute 100% fucking snooze.
And now Fox is so original. In addition to the Japanese show, The Masked Singer, they have named that tune.
I saw a guy...
Can't these motherfuckers think of any new ideas anymore?
Dude, I saw a guy the other day who was like, I could name that in no tunes. I'm like, all right, that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good.
All right.
What else we got trending here?
Next topic, folks. For those that don't know, the National Guard obviously has been in D.C. And did you know that your president is making them sleep in a fucking parking garage? And as a result of that, actually, an update that I didn't have when I printed this out earlier today, Texas Governor, I forget his name, Abbott, I believe is his name, he just withdrew his National Guard troops from D.C. because of how they're being treated.
Wait, was he like, wait, excuse me, hold on, wait a second. Are you making my boys and girls sleep in a fucking
There's
garage?
pictures of it. It's disgusting.
No, I saw it.
Yeah.
But
I heard there's like one bathroom, and it's like thousands
dude,
of fucking...
is he like, wait a second, are you making my men and women sleep in a garage? Yes. Okay. Hey, guys, come on home. Guys and girls, come on home. Come on home.
Dude, I like you on this show. I'm like the news guy. You're like the commentary guy.
Listen. I'm trying to be a little bit more calm than I am on my
on your baby.
on the rhubarb.
That's your baby.
I'm letting you rule the roost.
Yeah, but that's unfortunate.
You know why I'm letting you rule the roost? Because you're a big cock. You're the big rooster. I used to like to listen to the Howard Stern show when they would do the
when it was funny.
when it was funny, and they would do that thing called Tradio. Do you know what that is?
What's that, like circa early 90s?
No, it was
Howard Stern?
like just a couple of years ago. They would do this thing with
Satellite Howard Stern?
Yeah, they would call.
Really?
They would call from the show. They would call these very rural areas that would do like auctions and trades on the radio, and it was called Tradio. And the guy would get on and say, "Hey, listen, I want to talk about my rooster. I got a rooster I want to trade." And the announcer would be like, "Hey, we got Frank on, wants to talk about his rooster, and he wants to trade it. Frank, what do you want to trade the rooster for?" He goes, "Hey, hold on. This is not an ordinary cock here. All right, this is a big red cock." So
Why does that never get old?
dude, I'm going to tell you what right now. They what they say about Howard Stern, it used to be fabulous. It used to be 50,000 watts of fifth grade humor, right? And now
I remember when he had the show on Channel 9.
Channel 9 show was actually classic.
I think they filmed that in Secaucus.
Wait, what?
Over in Secaucus.
Dude, what the fuck was that? Do you mean Secaucus? Secaucus? That's sure they filmed that thing. Hey, by the way, why does everybody from New Jersey think they have to talk with this make-believe accent I've never heard?
Like when you watch The Sopranos.
Like when you watch The Sopranos, and they're going to talk about going to Secaucus, and they're going to have some hot dogs with, they're going to have some beans on and stuff. It's really good. Nobody talks like that. No one. What you hear us talking right now, this is the New Jersey accent.
Whatever that may be.
Whatever that may be. This is it. And by the way, you're talking to, and I've got a 100% Newark accent. So that's what actually Tony Soprano really sounded like. It doesn't sound like these other guys that you see on the show. And by the way, Momo's out there.
Dr. Vinny Goombats.
Hey, Dr. Vinny Goombats. That was from
Dangerfield.
Rodney Dangerfield. But I think he got that from Bewitched from Dr. Bombay. I'm not sure. I like Dr. Bombay. But are we going to talk about The Sopranos or no?
What do you mean, are we going to look like them? Is that what you said?
Talk.
Are we going to talk?
Talk about The Sopranos.
The movie?
Saints of Newark?
We'll talk about it when it comes out. I'm going to give it a fair shot because I'm expecting a bunch of liberal propaganda. And I'm expecting revisionist history. But that's a timepiece specifically from where you grew up and you went through it. You went through the setting of the actual fucking movie.
Dude,
Not to mention the guy's house is around the corner from you, current day.
Well, current day, yeah, because I'm in. I don't mind saying where I live. I live in beautiful. Alpine, New Jersey. So, all right, what else do we have here, bro?
So, deplatforming continues, folks. That's what we got for you next. So, and this is getting scary with this deplatforming.
Hold on. When you say scary, do you mean scary
like 1984 scary?
Or you don't mean like Funhouse scary?
Because you control the messaging, you start controlling
like
what
Halloween
people say.
Scary?
You control what people can see. And
do you mean like when you come home, somebody's behind your couch scary? Like that?
Maybe worse. For our standards of what... I mean, I don't even know if this is a country anymore. But whatever we're used to be, it's pretty fucking scary. So they took down a site, theDonald.win, which was originally... the Reddit, it was a Reddit subpage called The Donald, and Reddit took that down because you can't have a pro-Trump page on Reddit. And then they got their own site, and I guess they had AWS apparently because you can't fucking access them right now.
Here, I'm going to explain something to your audience, in case they don't know it. You happy? Happy with the computers? Got your computer? Got your phone? Got it? Happy with it? Oh, you got your Google glasses on? You got your little octopus ocular glasses on? You're playing in the Star Trek war room? You loving that? Yeah. Okay. Look, folks, I hate to break it to you. Everything now, because you loved it so much, everything is just zeros and ones. Actually, I'll break it down even more for you.
Which are basically on and off switches.
Just on and off. It's electrical.
Zero means off.
It's physics. It's electric current, on or off. On or off. And when you do that, what you've just done is exposed yourself to be tracked on anything you do. So now let's just say. What
is this, like enemy of the state?
Juice and I are Bleak and Blork. And Bleak and Blork are from the planet. And we're
I know
trying
that
to.
language.
You do not. So, and we're trying to take over Earth. Right? So Bleak and Blork come down here from planet. And we're going to set up a couple of servers. But the government finds out about us. Well, they can track everything. Because you're using the internet.
You have a digital footprint.
Look, it is what it is, right? So Trump's going to come up with Parler. And Biden's going to come up with Living Room. And if you're going to be traversing the internet, now you're really screwed. At least in the before time, you had this thing called Radio Free Europe. Can't stop a radio signal, right?
Can't stop a bullet.
You can't. Well, if you're a karate guy, I think you can. I think Austin Powers stopped it. He stopped a bullet with his teeth. Right? So
I like when the guy had the steamroller and he's like 80 yards away going 1 mile an hour. And the guy's like, no!
That was Deadpool.
No, that was Austin Powers, man.
That was Deadpool.
Maybe Deadpool stole it from Austin Powers.
That was Deadpool. I'm going to kill you in about 5 minutes.
Hey, speaking of that Bernie meme, Ryan Reynolds posted a meme of Deadpool sitting next to Bernie.
I think that Ryan Reynolds needs to go back to Canada and just shut up.
It's just funny. I thought that was like an apolitical meme.
Why do fucking Canadians love to comment? I don't say anything about Trudeau.
I think you're finding offense where there's no need for offense.
Yeah, I'll call that super
now, if you want to talk about Seth Rogen,
bro, I'll call that super hot chick up right now. She can't mind her own business. She just can't. You think she's listening?
She's after she's done watching Sex in the City, she's going to watch the replay.
How many listeners do we have right now, bro?
I think we're still at 4.
4?
Yeah.
How the fuck could we be at 4 listeners?
Because we're trending, bro. We're actually creating the trends.
This content is so fucking juicy fruit juicy. It's not
certified.
Even fun. It's
juicy.
It's certified 100% juice Giorgio.
All right, folks. Well, what we have for you next, we have some executive orders. So, your fucking boy Joe fucking shit diapers Biden passed 17 executive orders on Wednesday.
Bro, why do you gotta be so nasty? Joe,
he's like a nasty old fucking man. Do you ever watch the guy talk?
Yeah, no kidding.
When he actually does speak coherently, which is few and far between, he just comes across as a nasty old fucking, like he doesn't even want to be around people, you know? So a few of the orders that stuck out to me, I don't know if I'm forgetting any key ones, but the 3 top ones, he halted the Keystone pipeline, costed 11,000 people a job.
Hold on. Did you just say costed?
Yeah. Is that bad grammar?
It's not even a fucking word.
Is that like, what's the other one?
Irregardless? All right, listen, no more drinking.
No more drinking, just beer.
Just beer. Because I got to tell you what, dude. I had 2 of those Voodoo Rangers, and I'm fucking...
That's IPA.
Dude. Yeah, but you're sucking down that motherfucking... Boy, I could really go for a big fucking cigar right now, dude.
You got a problem.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Really? Bro, I had a cigar last night.
Cigars are not even addictive.
Dude, I was in this cigar shop last night, right? And in the cigar shop in New Jersey, you can smoke fucking cigars, even though COVID's going on. So this young buck comes in, and I'm paying for my cigar, and he looks at me, and he's all masked up, right? Obey. He's got his mask on.
I can't wait till my Obey mask comes
I
in.
can't wait to get mine. And he goes like this to me. He looks at me, and I guess because I'm old, people think they can push me around. Right? I'm like, I love to Krav Maga you, motherfucker, right now. He goes like this to me, goes, did you forget something? And I'm like,
just some random person?
Yeah. And I'm paying, right? The guy's asking me, hey, what's your phone number? Because I get a discount at the cigar place.
Yeah.
And the guy goes like this. He goes,
the place on 10?
No, in Belmar.
Oh.
He goes he goes like this. He goes, forget something? And I'm like, what? And he goes, mask. Forget your mask. Like that, right? And I go like this. I go,
What is he, the Gestapo?
I was like, no, I was like this. I go, I look around. I'm like, you're in a cigar store. wait. And he goes like I'm an ass. I goes, yeah. And I go, how am I going to smoke my fucking cigar? And he's like this. He was like, oh. And then some other guys came in, and they had no mask on. They lit up cigars, right? And he just looked around and he stamped his way out.
It's like, just get out of the fucking cigar shop, you know? If you're him.
You're in a cigar store, shit dick. What do you think's going to happen here? And then what are you supposed to do? How about this? How about if I get a mask and go to a restaurant and I put a hole in it and what do I need a mask for then? I get it. I'm not taking the thing seriously, but I'm also
I don't take it serious at all. There's no proof that it even does anything.
I disagree. I'm going to... Listen, if they have a rule, I'm going to follow the rule, right?
Oh, you're going to obey.
I'm going to obey. No, seriously. If that's the rule, I'm following the rule.
When we're done, I should throw on The Live.
It's a good movie. What else we got?
Couple more executive orders. He shut down the fracking. So this is the guy that supposedly won Pennsylvania by 600,000 votes.
Bro.
Yeah.
Walk me through this. What did you just say?
Shut down fracking.
There's no more fracking?
No.
You can't frack in the USA.
No, not now.
Are you sure, motherfucker?
Yes.
Motherfucker, on Monday I am buying oil fucking stocks. I don't know how to do it. Gas is going to fucking $8 a gallon.
And he passed some executive order.
He shut down the Keystone pipeline?
Shut that down. And even your boy from Canada wasn't happy about that. Trudeau? Yeah, he was not happy about that, and he's as lefty as they get. And he passed an executive order that allows boys and girls bathrooms. So
okay, great. What a social fucking hero he is. Hey, bro, do you know who who threw his pole in the water as Trollmaster General?
Who's that?
I don't know if you've ever heard of this guy, Secretary of State Pompeo.
How? Yeah.
He was like, listen, only 1,138 days till the next election, guys. And they're like, whoa!
But dude,
Pompeo
if your
as
vote doesn't count, it doesn't matter anymore. You know what I mean?
Ouch.
Our votes clearly did not.
Ouch.
Who gives a fuck about an election if it's rigged?
Dude, I think they're going to make changes to the. What are you going to keep the fucking thing going for 4 more years? Come on.
You're going to see red states probably pass legislation to require voter ID of some kind, and you're going to see blue states. I heard right now, actually, New York, on a state level, is trying to pass legislation to make the mail-in vote a permanent thing.
I don't want to talk about it.
It's scary. It's very scary. And I don't know if you saw the contrast. This is our next topic here we have for you, folks.
Dude, what is?
Hold on.
What is this? Hold on. What is this? It says Obama on Colbert said
we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Dude, I'm running out of time.
What's your time limit?
We've already been yakking for an hour. I'm good till 7:30.
All right. Okay. All right. Then we're gonna skip. Oh, we gotta talk about Cryin, Chuck, saying that Trump caused a huge erection. Did you see that?
He did cause a huge erection. And Nancy Pelosi had it. That's Uncle Gerald.
That was great. All right, so let's dive into it. So Obama was on Colbert, and he said, I'm paraphrasing here, but he said if he could have a third term, like with the magic wand that Trump needed to bring back all these jobs that he brought back, he would put a front man in the Oval Office with an earpiece and control everything from his basement wearing sweats. He said that. I saw the tape. He actually said that. And son of a bitch, wouldn't you know Joe Biden was caught wearing an earpiece the other day on his fucking inauguration?
I'd love to laugh.
We all know it's Obama's third term. Anyway.
I'd love to laugh about it and think it's funny, but when you talk about subverting everything that's American with things like that, it's super hurtful. I'm actually going to cry a little bit.
But Trump's the dictator, right? And he's the fascist.
Did you say he's a big potato? What did you just say? Trump's a what?
Dictator.
Wait, did you just say he's a manispinator? What did you just say?
Anywho.
Wait. I had a funny thing going there, and you just railroaded right over me.
Something that was trending on NFL.com this week.
What's trending with Juice Giorgio?
Hey, that happy hour's hitting you. I like it,
bro. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah,
Why are you not getting this out to like all your friends and peeps and try to get them to listen to this? Because tonight, I think
anyone that's subscribed to my channel.
Are you happy about the way this ran tonight? What do you? Let's talk about that for a second.
We're not done yet. We got a couple more topics.
I don't give a shit.
Got a couple more topics. See, I got to steer the ship. Wow. I got to steer the ship.
All right, I'm sorry. So, hey, by the way, how come you're not so fucking creative, ballsy, and talkative on the rhubarb?
That's your show. That's
no, man. See, this is what I'm talking about, bro.
Because if I talk, then I'm accused of interrupting you.
Well, dude, how come tonight you let me talk and you didn't interrupt me, but when it's the rhubarb, all you do is interrupt? You don't add anything, you just interrupt.
Because it's happy hour. This is my show, and we're having a good time.
Look, so now it comes out. You don't have a good time on my show. Got it. So let me help you out with something, bro. Next time we do the rhubarb a la rubbing, I'm putting your feet to the fire. I'm gonna be like this. Yo, bro, make believe you were doing trending with Juice, and you act like a human being. On my show, ladies and gentlemen, here's what he does.
What? Crickets?
Yeah, exactly correct. On your show, you're like, hey, listen, man, did you hear about these Martians that landed in Central Park? It was really great.
Hey, if we only got 5 minutes left. So NFL.com this week had a big article.
We got a few more minutes. I mean, come on.
Lack of diversity in GM and coaching hires. And all I got to say about
Juice,
that...
is that true, Juice?
First of all, the word diversity, when people use that word...
Oh, wait, do they want... What do they want?
When people use the word diversity...
Do they want, like, reptiles? What's next?
Diversity... What does diversity mean? I wrote down the definition of diversity on the call sheet. It means non-white. That's all diversity fucking means. So when they brag about diversity, we need more, we need more diversity. What it means is
I'll fight with you on that.
We're being racist. We need less white people.
I'll fight with you on that. Okay. What about women?
What about women? They have no business coaching in the NFL.
Oh my God, dude, I can't. All right. Hey, good night, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you for listening to What's Trending on Juice. You can't play? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
How do you coach a game that you don't play?
I'm not subscribing to his racist, homophobic fucking rants here.
Wait, what? I'm a misogynist, I guess.
Dude, is that a Michael Kors scarf over there?
Yeah.
Did some chick leave that here?
No, that's mine.
Ooh, sorry.
Yeah, it's nice.
Sorry. Dude, how come you don't have, like, cashews or something here?
You want cashews?
You have them?
No.
Oh.
I have candy.
What kind of candy do you have?
I can go grab it.
Is it here in the house, or is it?
It's right, yeah.
What kind of candy is it? Is it chocolate? Dude, don't go out there and get Grandma fucking Jones's fucking, like peppermint sticks or something like that. Wait, motherfucker, is that from Halloween?
It's candy.
Dude, don't conflate age with what it is. All right, I'm going to eat one of these, and I can't wait to see if it's like a rock.
Who doesn't like candy?
How many viewers we have?
We're still at 4, bro.
How is it that we have 4 fucking viewers? I'm worried about what you're saying, and we have 4 fucking viewers.
Well, you took a big step, actually, and, the first few shows, you weren't showing your face.
Dude.
So, baby steps.
Dude, candy's good. It's good candy.
All right.
Bro,
and then,
how do you not bang this bowl out every night, like go and get a couple of pieces of candy?
I do. I have exactly like 2 pieces a day.
It's a gigantic, folks, he's got a gigantic bowl. It's the size of a manatee's fucking head filled with candy. Dude, Milky Way? How do you not like Milky Way?
How do you not like happy hour? He's enjoying happy hour.
Listen, I'm a man's man. I like happy hour. All right, let's squeeze one more topic in.
All right, so we didn't get to talk about the new Superman show.
What are you talking about, bro? You're blowing my mind.
We talked about Superman, folks, but we didn't talk about the new Superman show. There's a trailer up on YouTube, and it actually looks pretty good. It's called Superman and Lois. It looks like it takes place...
Didn't they have that already?
No, that was Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman, with Dean Cain.
What do you think of Dean Cain as Superman? I never liked him as Superman.
I like him as a person.
I love him as a person. I might actually even give him, a reverse European grip handy.
He's a good
That's
guy.
how much I love him.
He's a good guy.
But as Superman, I thought he was too, he was not, I didn't think he had the look.
Well, he was also very young, too, in that role.
True. Maybe that was it. All right. So Superman and Lois, what is this?
So the premise of the show, it looks like it takes place in Smallville. They have a couple of kids, teenagers, and it's he is Superman on the show, but I think they focus too on like the family life, and it's going to be on the CW. It actually looked pretty good. It looked pretty good. The trailer.
Dude, let's talk about Smallville.
Sure. I never watched it.
What?
I never watched it. Should I?
You're the biggest DC fan in the world.
Because I thought it was like a show for chicks.
Well, you're probably right. Because here's what I was going to say.
It came across, and that show was out when I was like in high school, and I remember like my girlfriend liked it, and I just remember like my rule of thumb was if she watches it, it's probably like for chicks.
Well, It was the biggest Superman cock tease you ever wanted to see, because they kept hinting at him being Superman, but they would never let you see him as Superman. And it was the ultimate cock tease.
I see.
Dude, are you getting mad because I'm eating all your candy?
No, eat. That's what it's there for, man.
Oh wow,
Sharing is caring.
I like that. That was a real Italian move.
Sharing should always be trending, folks. Regardless.
Sharing what? You don't want
what's
to share
happening in the
herpes,
world.
right?
Well, hey now.
Right? You don't want to share herpes.
All right. Well, I guess that's all the topics we have for today on our happy hour live
Wait,
stream.
Is that it?
I mean, there was one more, but you said you got to go.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, there's rumors, folks, of our last topic here. Trump possibly starting the Patriot Party. Because as you alluded to before, he's not really a Republican.
He was never a Republican.
And I have mixed feelings about it because we were talking about it before. The establishment really is more or less one big uniparty. But
Can it ever get off the ground without the support of one of the parties?
that's the problem. That's the problem.
I don't think it's a matter of getting it off the ground.
Now, if Trump can maintain, let's say, 65% of his 75 million people that voted for him. And by the way, that's what they tell us. We don't know the actual number. The actual number might be closer to like 90 million people that voted for him. Because you don't know how many votes that these cocksuckers actually threw out. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's scary shit, bro. I hope that's not the case, but I'm starting to believe that it is. I mean, how can you have states where at one point, you know, it's neck and neck, and then one guy gets 127,000 votes?
It wasn't even neck and neck. Pennsylvania, he was up by like 600,000 votes. And then they stopped counting, so they figure out how many fake votes they need to fucking make up for it. I never saw anything like that. And it was multiple states where you stopped counting at 12:30 a.m. I mean, folks, I don't care what side of the spectrum you're on politically. How do you not think that stinks of something?
Bro,
You know?
I don't even care that you cheated. I don't. But when you get caught and you bring it to court and the court goes, nothing here to see. That's what's scary.
That's why we now live in a banana republic, and which is why I'll be doing my show abroad.
Now, then you get 16 states to go to the Supreme Court and say, what's going on here? And the Supreme Court goes, I'm not touching that.
It's scary. It's scary.
Now, they're all worried about their justices.
And by the way, you can't say it. I'll probably get kicked off YouTube for, well, I'm not big enough, but if this channel was big, we'd get probably a strike against us for even talking about this.
About what?
About talking about what really happened during the election. You're not allowed to talk about it.
Did you hear what you just said?
People have gotten kicked off YouTube for it.
YouTube's they've got to lose that Article 230. They have to. They're a news organization. They want to try and hide behind the. Well, now the forget the Democrats will protect them. They're you know.
Well, it's both. Look, the neocons and the rhinos are right there, arm in arm with the Democrats. We all know it.
Do you think
The establishment.
Do you think another platform will emerge where their voice will be heard?
Well, you need what you really need is some sort of a scalable private web server. And that's way easier said than done. That's the problem.
I think you're wrong.
Well, you think it's easy to scale up? That's
Yeah.
why people love AWS. But then if you're on AWS, they can just boot you off whenever the
That's
fuck.
not why they love AWS, but
Why do they love AWS? Let's talk tech. That's your forte?
I like AWS for instant scalability. That's it.
Isn't that what I just said? Well, you said it like a pro.
If everybody
I said it like a chump.
If everybody takes their laptop computer and links them together, what's the difference between that and AWS?
I don't know.
All right. I don't know.
All right. Well, anything else you wanted to cover? on our happy hour live stream of what's trending?
Yeah, I ate 87 pieces of your Snickers little mini
Snickers
candies.
is now mini Snickers is now trending on Twitter, folks.
I'm telling you right now. Let me just say this: Republicans and Democrats like Snickers.
And that might be true.
Who told you that?
Common sense.
Michael Jordan. What did you say?
Oh, I thought you said Democrats and Republicans both like Snickers.
I did.
But
Michael Jordan.
that
What did you
sounds
say?
very similar to sneakers, which is the actual quote.
And what did
Hey,
Michael?
not everybody's cut out for business, but apparently Michael Jordan is a smart businessman. You know?
Hey, next time we come on, let's talk about LeBron versus Michael Jordan.
That's always going to be a trending topic.
Dude, Michael Jordan got his fucking dick kicked in the dirt going down that fucking lane trying to sink that fucking hoop. They fucking opened the lane because the king is coming. First of all, he doesn't even fucking run anymore. He just walks down and throws the ball in. And they're traveling. There's no traveling. Nobody confronts him. He goes, tell me if I'm wrong.
I don't even watch it, so I can't. I mean, it sounds like it's right.
All right. All right. I mean, one more piece of candy
That's a
before
little
I throw up.
how little basketball I watch.
Wow. Thank God you had this candy. I'm starting to come down a little bit. I got high.
You got happy. Over happy hour.
I got IPA'd.
All right.
We're going to sign off now, bro.
All right, folks. Juice heads out there, thank you for joining us on our second edition of live stream happy hour. What's trending? We're gonna do this every Friday.
Hold on now. Are you going to invite me back?
You can come on anytime you want. Friday happy hour.
All right. I'm coming back.
Great. This was a blast. All right, Juice heads, stay safe, stay sexy, and thank you for being with us. We're gonna call it a day here. We're gonna call it a fucking day.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining. See ya.